Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Rosa. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Auntie Catherine and Valerie and Anna and Audrey and Kathy Warner. Good morning. Just a quick little shout out about this live video. This live video is being brought to you by my sponsor, Nomad Internet. Use the code CrystalVanner25 to get a discount on your service. All right, I'm gonna jump on the tablet so I can do whatever I need to do administrative wise, because it does not let me do it for some reason on my cell phone. Oh gosh, can you see me? I don't think you can see me. I'm gonna have to move. The sun just shifted. Fraganackle. Yeah, that's a little bit. Let's see if we can just move it over here. There we go. We'll just move it over here. There we go. There we go. That's better. How's everybody doing this Saturday morning? My little baby locks are doing their thing. They're frizzy, they're poofy, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I do need to get my sides cut. Look at what we've got going on there. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I'm gonna end up breaking out the clippers and doing it myself. Just as a reminder, make sure all of your questions are in caps with an emoji at the beginning. Thank you to all of my moderators for being here this morning as usual and helping me weed out any of the riffraff. Which I want to talk about. So I just told Miss V I was gonna take you guys for a walk, but I can't get my hotspot battery to charge because it's been too hot. Oh wow, always something. That was an email, sorry. I can't get my battery to charge because it's too hot. It keeps saying battery heat mode and charging stops. So I think maybe I have to charge it overnight when it's cooler. And then today's the first day of VEDA. So VEDA, VEDA means video every day in April or August. And so it is August 1st. It is also the first day of VEDA. There are a couple of trips planned this month. 2 that I know of, and maybe a third possible. We shall see. I am thinking of doing something special for my channel partners who want to meet me in person. And if you're available to come to this area, we might be doing a meetup. So you will be getting a video every day, granted. Since I'm not full-time traveling, they'll be interesting. They'll mostly be one-on-one chats like this. There'll be some extra lives, and I'm debating about doing Freaky Friday every Friday. We shall see. We did that in April. It was interesting. So we'll see. I think if I do Freaky Fridays every Friday, they will be done in Zoom form because it gets boring otherwise. So let me know in the comments below. Let me know right now if you're live on this chat what you think about Freaky Fridays every Friday for the month of August and doing it in Zoom format, which means I will have to be inside the van doing those. There might be one Friday that I don't do it because we will be at a function, and so I want to be participating in that. So I think that is the 14th. I think that's the 14th. So we wouldn't do that Friday. So it would be, how many Fridays we have this month? 3, 4? I think we have 5 Fridays this month. No, I think we have 4. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. We shall see. But if you are a channel partner, look out for your Wednesday post letting you know more info about doing some sort of meetup with me. And if that goes successfully, then I may decide to do a full-fledged meetup with the whole family. We'll see. We shall see. But I want to do something special for my channel partners because without them, these videos would not have been being made all this time. So thank you. Shout out to you guys. Y'all rock. Hey, Autumn. Wait, Autumn, how come you don't have a wrench? I don't understand this. Let's wrench you. Bam, you've been wrenched. So we had a huge wind gust that happened last night. And it was almost like an Arizona wind gust. It was so crazy. And when I woke up this morning and came outside, both Miss V and my portable panels were turned upside down. So I had to go handle that. So who else needs, no, Autumn, you're the only one I think that needs a wrench. Yeah, everybody else is good. Sweet. Good morning, Curtis crew. How are y'all? Oh my gosh, it's already hot out here. Redonkulous. Don't forget to do the thumbs up if you're just joining. If you're exiting, thumbs up or down. Hey, choice is yours. And if you have a question for me, now's the time to get it answered live, unless you're watching the replay, obviously. Put it in the comments and I will answer it at a later date. I will be doing Tuesday Q&As, so those videos will remain the same. But I haven't really been cooking. I guess I'm going to have to do some cooking since it's VEDA this month. I'm going to have to fill this time with something. So we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting for VEDA this month. So drop some emails, some comments, and hit me up in the inbox on Instagram with some ideas for stationary VEDA topics, and we'll talk about them. Maybe I'll do Q&A twice a week for this month, Tuesday and Thursday. We'll see. I haven't really quite decided. I have a special little video tomorrow shouting out a Black-owned business, so definitely look for that. If you are a channel partner, I forgot to post this on your Patreon and in your YouTube channel partner information, but if you're watching this as a channel partner, just remember during beta you don't get early access because I am putting out a video every day. It's pretty much impossible for me to give you early access to them because a lot of times videos aren't done until the day before or even the night before, and they go live for everyone to watch at midnight. Sometimes I don't finish those videos, editing them and doing all the little tweaks to them until like 11:30 at night, and then it goes live at midnight. So just know you won't be getting your early access for this month. I will try my best to throw in an additional post for you on your platforms, your respective platforms, Patreon or YouTube. That may or may not happen. But you will get your Monday post, you will get your Wednesday post, you just won't get your early access videos. I know you guys know this, you understand. It's all good. We're fam. Much love. We know. Someone's asking a question. Let me see. Hey, another Crystal. Hey, Crystal. How do you keep your skin glowing like yours? How do I keep my skin glowing like yours? You've got to find what works for you. I know what works for me. It took me many years to figure it out, and every time I'm trying something different, it's a disaster. So I just stick with it, and I keep trying. Trust and believe. You guys don't know this about me, but I keep trying to find something natural to use on my face, and every time I do, it is a disaster. So I give up. I'm using Dove sensitive skin bar soap. I've done many videos on this, or at least mentioned it in many videos. I think I've done a skincare routine video as well. I'm pretty sure I have. As far as moisturizers go, those don't seem to be an issue for me. It's the cleansers. Right now I am using a moisturizer from a Black-owned business, which will also get shouted out this month sometime. I'm trying to shout out as many Black-owned businesses that I have been purchasing from. So I have a few of them already to shout out. But if you have a Black-owned business and you would like to have a shout out, I'm looking for someone who does jewelry because I would like some silver or stainless steel jewelry. If you want to send me something, drop it in the email. Drop an email to me and we'll work something out. But yeah, so Dove sensitive skin bar soap. It has to be the bar, cannot be the liquid, and it has to be sensitive skin. Many years ago, a dermatologist told me about this and had me use this 3 times a day before trying to get me some kind of chemical or pharmaceuticals help. It worked for me. I started using it 3 times a day, and within probably 2 weeks, was not having any breakouts. Now I only have to do it like once a day. During my cycle, I do sometimes have to do it twice a day because that's usually when I have breakouts. You know, hormones do that, stress does that. But yeah, that's all I use. Whether or not it's going to work for you, I don't know. I've had people tell me in the comments that it has worked for them. I have people tell me that it has not worked for them. So try it out. I mean, it's worth a try. It's a really cheap fix. If you're lucky enough to find the Dove bars at your Dollar Tree, they do have them there on occasion. And when I find them, I do buy 2 or 3 at a time because usually they sell them at pharmacies, Walmarts, drugstores, Target, like that. 2-pack is usually anywhere from $3 to $5. So I figure if I can buy 3 bar soaps for $1 each, it's, you know, worth it to me. So yeah, try it and see, and hopefully it'll work for you. Omega wants to know, will I be doing any crafts? So this channel, yeah, crafts aren't really very well received on this channel. However, I will probably be doing a little bit of painting. And so I think that might be of interest to people. So I might do some painting. I really need to get back into painting and crafting in general. I did purchase some wood little circles. They're smaller than I thought they were. And I don't know how this is going to work, but I did purchase from eBay some little wood earring circles. They're just plain wood, and I can do what I want with them as far as I could put beads on them. I could paint them. My thought process was they were a little bit bigger, like this size, because I was going to paint them and then sell them, because I also have the pierced ear hook findings to put on them and make earrings. And so my goal was to paint them, make, you know, just all random kind of earrings and sell them as a, you know, source of income, side hustle, whatever. But they're itty teeny weeny, and I don't know what I could paint on them. They're probably going to have to be abstract, because I wanted to actually paint, you know, some pictures on them, but I don't think that's going to work now. So they're going to probably have to be more abstract, freehand painting, drawing type thing. And almost like a stainless steel design or something, stainless steel window design or something like that. But I want to try it and see. So you might get that. I also have some small canvases, like a 8 or 10 pack of canvases. I keep saying I need to paint these and start painting them. I haven't even checked on my paints. My paints are probably all dried up now. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if crafting happens. But I know in general, crafting videos don't do well on my channel. And ultimately, this is a source of income. While I love sharing my journey with you guys, that was my #1 reason for starting the channel. But now it's become a source of income for me. So I also have to think logistically about the algorithm and my watches and my views. And sometimes if I know a video is not going to do well, I just don't put the footage up here. You'd be surprised how many videos are sitting in my feed that are still on unlisted, because I know they're just not going to do well on this channel. So, you know, it is what it is. It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. Yeah, it's unfortunate I have to think that way, but I kind of do. So I hope that answered your question. Cute unicorn emoji. Thanks for using that. Taggly wants to know, is this a new van? So I've had this van. This is Taurus. I've had this van for over a year. I got it last June of 2019. So it's just been over a year now. So yes, it is a new van. This is my 4th vehicle home since starting my journey, which, hey, my van anniversary is this month. We got to do something special at the end of the month. So my van anniversary is August 27th. That'll mark 5 years of living in a vehicle. And I say living in a vehicle because my first home was not a van, it was an SUV. So that's why I would say of living it, you know, my journey of living in a vehicle. So yeah, this is a new van, new-ish, new to me. I believe I'm a 3rd owner of this vehicle. So yeah. Van asked a question but did not put it in caps. I just happened to see it. So Van wants to know what the weather is like here. It's hot. It's humid. It's North Carolina. It's just going to be... Huh? 84. Oh, Miss V is telling me it's 84 right now. It feels warmer than that to me. But there's a nice little breeze right now. But yeah, it gets hot and it gets humid. It's the East Coast, it's North Carolina, so you know, it is what it is. Valerie wants to know how often do I exfoliate when using the Dove Sensitive Skin Bar. So I have one of those little Dollar Tree exfoliating circle things that come in a 3-pack. I know I've done a video. If you look at my skin, if you go into the search on YouTube and put Crystal Vanner's skin routine or skincare, that video should pop up in the list somewhere. But I showed it. It's a circular fabric. It's got like terry cloth on one side, and then it's got like a texture on the other cloth. I pretty much use that every single day. So yeah. Even though I don't know if you saw my review of the Duval brush, little battery operated brush, even though it wasn't as exfoliating as I like, I still use it a few times a week, just for scrubbing purposes, you know. So yeah, it's, you know, it is what it is. I think you have to know your skin. You have to know how sensitive you are. My skin used to be really, really sensitive, and my skin used to be really, really oily. I'm finding that I'm as I'm getting older and hormones are doing what they're doing, my skin is becoming dry. This time of year is great because there's moisture in the air. The humidity helps, but a lot of times I'll just use vitamin E oil as a moisturizer, or grapeseed oil, or even extra virgin olive oil. Just, you know, a dab on my hands and just rub it in. You know, for the first 20-30 minutes I'm a little shiny, but then my skin absorbs it and it's all good to go. So I even use that on my body as well, those oils. So yeah. Let's see. I think that's it for questions. It's not too much of a lively chat. I mean, it is. There's 88 people watching. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching. Whether or not you want to chat, that's cool. Some people just like to lurk, and that's all right. But I do like to know who's here for the first time. I think somebody already said that earlier, but an emoji hand if you are here on a live for the very, very, very first time. And also, who is a new subscriber to the channel, do a thumbs up. Raise your emoji hand if you're here for the first live ever, and an emoji thumbs up if you are a new subscriber. I just want to welcome you. Thanks for jumping on this chat, and thanks for subscribing to the channel. I hope that I entertain you enough to keep you watching. It's difficult when I'm not doing what I used to do, which is like a little bit of traveling, a little bit of random museums, you know, showing you different places that I am. So it's a little difficult to keep the channel engaging at right now, but you know. LaDonna wants to know, doesn't your face break out when you use oils? No, I use natural oils and I don't have an issue with breakouts. I did not use oil-based anything back in my teens and probably all through my 20s because I had really, really oily skin. Right now, my skin seems to do fine with it. I'm 49 years old and it has gone through changes, and I listen to my skin. I try it. If it works, keep using it. If it don't work, don't use it no more. So if I do have a breakout, I tend to just use the Dove Sensitive Skin Bar soap more often to help, you know, get rid of it. If that means 3 times a day, if that means 4 times a day, so be it. But yeah, no, oils don't seem to have that issue with me. Trader Joe's makes a really nice vitamin E oil in a little small jar, which I'm really getting low on and I need to buy next time I'm at Trader Joe's. But yeah, I don't seem to have an issue at this point in life with it. I don't have any wood to knock on, but that could always change. You know how your skin, your hair, everything is always changing as you age, as you're in different climates, you know, so that could work today and could not work tomorrow. As of now, I don't have an issue. I am starting to wear my glasses less because I'm starting to get a tan line, so it looks really weird. But when I'm outside sitting like this, I try not to wear my glasses too often. I actually don't wear my glasses very often because I need them for distance, but I do wear them if I'm out running errands, and I definitely wear them if I am driving because I do need them for distance. So I am not still at the Black-owned campground. We can talk about it. There's a video coming about it soon during this VEDA month. I've got it uploaded and ready to go. I'm not sure what day it's going to air. I did show that video on Thursday. I just showed you. I didn't give any information as to where the campground is and what the name of it is. This next video about the campground will reveal all that information about the campground. The name of it, the address of it will be in the description box of that video. And I hope that you guys choose to visit that campground. I will also put the link to 2 Facebook groups, African Americans that RV and camp. The link will be in the description of the campground video. And also African American owned campgrounds and RV parks. That link. And yes, you do have to be Black to join those groups. Sorry, it is what it is. I'm not going to get into all that. We're not going to have that discussion. We just not going to do it. If you don't know why, then you just don't know why. So yeah, I will put all that in the video about the campground that will be coming up probably this week, more than likely this week. I'm not sure what day. Yes, I will be traveling to the West. We're waiting for some things here to happen and get finalized before we go. It may or may not be in August. It may be pushed to September again. You know, we're flexible. We live this nomadic life, and sometimes things happen and don't happen, but there are new developments in lives here, and we need to get some things figured out before we hit the road. So that's why I said I have some trips planned for the month of August, because if I'm going to stay here an extra month, then I'm going to do some things as much as I can anyway, within reason. All right, let me go back and try and answer some of the questions that I missed because I saw some popping up. What? Tanya, what? I don't really follow celebrity gossip or news, so I don't know anything about Tracy Morgan's wife wanting half of whatever. I don't know. That really, yeah, okay. Hi, Nana. This says, hi, Crystal. I changed my name on here. Corey, let me know if you want to camp at the campground here in SD, South Dakota. I'm assuming it's SD. It's about 10 miles from Mount Rushmore. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, once I hit the road and go that way, then definitely. Jesse wants to know, have I given any real thought as to where I wanted to buy some land? I would like Arizona. Just because I love Arizona. I have fallen in love with Arizona. I've said that many, many, many times. Arizona is home for me. I just like Arizona. Obviously, I would not be hanging out there so much so in the summer. Maybe once I have land and have it established and have enough solar to run some kind of AC or some wind turbines or something, maybe I'll hang out there in the summer. But I don't want to really be stationary right now. I kind of want some home-based land that I can boomerang back and forth to. But yeah, I do think Arizona for me would be, you know, a great place to be. I answered that question. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Judy. Let's see. Thank you, everyone, for... Autumn, why am I not seeing your wrench? I gave you a wrench. Okay, try and say something else, Autumn, and just type something. Let me see if your wrench came up. That's weird. Yeah, refresh your screen because I'm not seeing your wrench either. That's weird. Huh? Yeah, there you go. It's there now. That's weird. Yeah, it shouldn't matter as long as you're signed into the same account. That's really weird. Strange how YouTube does that. YouTube's had a couple updates too, so if you're experiencing any issues with your YouTube, like some people have been telling me in some comments in previous videos, try updating your YouTube app. Also go back and check your notifications, because I know some apps, when you update them, they reset to default. So you might want to check your notifications. I had someone tell me recently that they weren't getting any notification for months from me and didn't think that I was on YouTube anymore. So definitely go through and check your settings on YouTube, especially your settings for each individual channel that you are subscribed for. there is this little bell. When you're subscribed, there's this little gray bell. And if it doesn't have the little parentheses, that means you're not going to get all the notifications. So you definitely want to make sure that is clicked on if you want all the notifications. So, aw, that was a text message from a friend. Alice wants to know if anybody's cooking breakfast. Valerie wants to know, is there any chance that I'm coming to northern Colorado? I am going to Colorado to see a friend. I'm not sure where in Colorado she is, whether it's north or central. I kind of want to say she's on the east side. I have it marked in my on my map, my paper map in the van, but I don't feel like going in there and getting it. But I want to say she's kind of northeastern. So I've got to get with her and figure out some kind of BLM land or campground near her. I'm going to try and use freecampsites.net. Y'all know I had an issue back in the day with that, and I haven't used it since because it traumatized me. I had PTSD from it. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, watch video number 150 or 151, somewhere around there, where freecampsite.net took me to this crazy location that I had panic attacks in. So anyway, it was not cool. That was back in 2017, and I have not used free campsites. No, I take that back. I did use freecampsites.net one other time in California. I take that back. I did use it once. But yeah. So yeah. Tamika is, hi Tamika. I'm finally going to my land after 3 years in New Mexico. You are welcome to visit. I'm leaving early September. It's raw, undeveloped land, though. Nice. I might take you up on that offer because, yeah, it depends on where in New Mexico you are. But yeah, I might take you up on that. Congratulations. Hi, Crystal with a K. So 107 people watching. Thank you so much. 77 thumbs up. If you haven't yet, go ahead. If you're on a device and you're watching it like this, turn it like this, and you should be able to see the thumbs up, or hit the little X and exit out of the chat, and then you'll see the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Okay? Then you can come back into the chat. And when you're hitting the chat, make sure you're checking those 3 lines and go to live chat, not top chat, because you want live chat as it's happening. If you're on the chat, if you're watching the replay, that really does nothing. I mean, you can still see it, but it really does nothing. Thank you, Kathy, for watching the ads at the beginning of the live. I know they really bombard you with those. I appreciate you watching them all. So I appreciate that. Marshall says I don't need another dented oil pan. Well, undeveloped land doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be driving over a lot of rocks and stuff. And I would hope there's some sort of path for driving on. You know, just don't go off the path. It just depends. Yeah, I have been on some land where, you know, you've got a lot of bumps and whatnot, and you're probably messing up stuff underneath. So got to be real careful with that, especially if you have a really low clearance vehicle. If you have a higher clearance vehicle, it helps. I'm hoping at some point to put some bigger tires on this, not bigger, but more all-terrain type tires on this. Tires are expensive, so that's gonna have to wait a while. But I would like, and I have clearance, I'm good, but I just feel like some more knobby tires would be a good investment at some point, considering the different places that I go, especially the you know, sand and stuff in the desert. Sometimes you encounter sand. I do know now what, you know, when I'm looking at where we normally park the sand, what it feels like under my tires, and kind of stay on the more packed in stuff. So hey Errol saying consider purchasing a Haynes repair. I do have a Haynes. I do have a Haynes repair manual for this vehicle. So yes, I bought that when I had my last E150. And it still applies to this E150 because they're just a couple years apart in age, and it spans those years. So I do have the Haynes manual for this vehicle. I bought that probably over 2 years ago, maybe. Yeah, because I bought it when I had the last van, and I have had this one for a year now. So yeah, maybe a year and a half-ish or something. But yeah, I definitely knew I wanted to do that. So yeah, I do have that. So Tamika says there's a path on her land. So there you go. There you go. So we're all good. Hey, Audrey. All right, is that it for the questions? This might be a quick chat. Nobody wants to talk this morning. I think some people are still sleeping in this morning, possibly. I know I was up extremely late, could not go to sleep, and then that wind didn't help. So I don't think I went to bed until like 3:30, 4. Then I was up again at 8:30. I meant to get up and get my walk in at 7, but that didn't happen. I didn't get up again until 8:30. Almost 9, actually. I think it was almost 9. Take that back. I think it was closer to 8:45-ish or something. Anyway, maybe that's the time I looked at the clock. It's weird. I'm a night owl and an early bird to some degree. Most nights I don't go to bed until 1 a.m., but I'm awake. I'm not going to say I'm up because I might not be out the bed, but I'm awake again by 5:30 or so. Audrey is on the way down south. Sweet. Crystal Smith is asking, are you still working? I consider YouTube working, so yes, I am still working. Am I working a sticks and bricks job? No, I still have my little side hustle things that I do. I don't require as much income being stationary right now, so it is what it is. I am not risking my health for COVID. I'm not even going to the gym. I think some of the Planet Fitnesses are opening up again, or some other gyms are. I'm not going. So that's a negative. Mildred wants to know, Crystal, when people invite you, do you take it out before you go? It's best to be, I guess you're saying, do you check it out before you go? When people invite me where to, I don't like go to people's houses. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not alone, and I usually have multiple conversations with people before just randomly meeting them on private property. If I don't have multiple conversations with them, then I usually don't go. Yeah. So yeah, and that includes phone calls, and occasionally a video chat. But yeah. Oh, Kathy, yeah, I got that question of yours. You put that in a Q&A. That's coming. So I'm not going to answer it here. Thanks for reposting it though. Omega says you have the realest van lifer I watch. Or maybe you are. You are the realest van lifer I watch. So refreshing to see it can be done without the glamour and the fakeness. Yeah, that was a big deal for me. Starting out, watching videos and seeing all the expensive vans that I knew I was not going to be able to afford. I thought I couldn't do it. I thought it wasn't going to be possible. Oh Lord. Sorry for all the notifications, guys. I should have turned them off. I didn't think about it. So it was important for me to show the other side of the more budget friendly side, if you will, the more, well, I want to live this life but can't afford it side, if you will. I've never had a lot of money. I've never really pursued money like that. But that shouldn't mean that I don't get to live life the way I want to live it. And yeah, breakdowns are scary for me because I don't have money like that. And you guys have witnessed some of those breakdowns, and you've helped with some of those breakdowns, and I appreciate that. But I would have figured something out with or without help, whether it means going back into sticks and bricks for temporary. But I just know that that lifestyle is detrimental to my physical and mental health. And so it was not something I would ever want to do permanently again. I would do it temporarily if I had to in order to repair whatever vehicle needed to be repaired and get back out there. So, yeah, I don't think we see enough realistic stuff. The Instagram model friendly van life. I feel, you know, I don't know how much I can trust that because you can drive to any location and give us beautiful videos and beautiful footage, but that doesn't mean that every day that's really how you're living. And I feel like sometimes they get burnt out because that's really all they're living for is to bring that side of van life. And if that's what they choose to do, then that's what they choose to do. That's on them. That's fine. That's their choice. Everybody has a choice. This is my choice. I'm doing this within my means. I'm doing this within my capabilities. I'm doing this because I needed this for my sanity. I needed this. I've never been in better physical health, even though I do need to get into shape and work out again. But ultimately, I've never eaten better in my life. I've never been in better physical health. I've never been in better mental health. I've never been in better spiritual health. I've done so much work internally on myself. I've never been in better connection with myself, with my wants, my needs, my desires. I'm developing better relationships. I'm learning to put aside some bad habits and trying to pick up better habits. So whatever that means is what it means. I can't bring you Instagram model views all the time because I don't live that life. That I'm not going to chase that just to boost my channel and just to boost my income, because that would be the only reason I would be doing that, is to make more money on YouTube. Honestly, that would be the only reason. The places that you see me go are legit places that I want to go. I will radio this past almost 2 years we've been together, Miss V and I will radio her literally on the walkie-talkie as we're traveling, because I've seen a sign that said there's a certain museum. Hey, I want to stop there. That's legit what I do. I don't stop at places just to bring footage to you. I stop because I'm interested in it and I think it would be interesting, and I just so happen to film it to bring it to you. But I'm legit gonna stop at places, and there have been places that I've stopped and gone to that you guys don't know about, because I don't film everything. There are some things that I just want to have for myself. There are functions that I go to that I don't film. There are social times that I have with friends that I don't want to film that. One, because I'm not trying to blur everybody's face out, and I'm just trying to enjoy the time with my friends. Even though some of them say, oh, you should be filming this. They understand. They understand that I have this channel, and they're supportive. But I want to just enjoy and have some time to myself. And I want to have special moments and memories just for me and just for them. I don't want to always be that YouTuber with the camera in everyone's face everywhere I go. I've been around those YouTubers. It's not fun. And I've walked away from a social event because they're doing that. So I didn't get to participate because, you know, you've got 1, 2, 3 YouTubers. Everybody's filming the whole social event. I'm not trying to be on your channel. I'm just trying to enjoy myself. So yeah, I can only be who I am. Anyway, that was a long ass answer, or response rather, because it wasn't really a question. All right, let me go back and see what I missed, because I saw some stuff in the chat here. How built out is your van? Tour, please. So I have a tour on my channel. It's actually on the very front of my channel homepage. It's from 2019. I have not done an updated tour yet because I'm not quite finished tweaking some things, because I don't want to keep doing tours of this van. Like, it's not even worth it to keep doing. I update so much and I tweak so much. Once I get it just right, I'm going to be done with it until I move on to the next vehicle. And there's some things I still want to do before I give the last tour, because whatever the next tour is going to be, it's going to be the last tour. I'm not doing any more tours. Like I said, I've had this vehicle for only a year, and I think you guys have gotten 2 or 3 tours in that time. So I'm not going to keep doing tours. So once you do get a tour, and I hope it will be before the end of this year, that's going to be it for this vehicle. When I move to another vehicle, then you'll get another tour. I would love to tour other people's, if you look on my channel, I have a whole playlist of tours. those do well as far as watches. People want to see those. But since May of 2019, I haven't been anywhere where other people have been living in vehicles or RVs for me to tour. That's why you haven't been getting any. It's just because I'm stagnant. I'm stationary. So life is what it is. Kathy wants to know how many fire extinguishers do I have. So there's one. The one and only one is right there. I've been debating about getting another one and putting it next to my bed, but that's the only one right there. And it's an automotive fire extinguisher. And I'm assuming because it's an automotive fire extinguisher, it can deal with fluctuating temperatures. It's made to be left in a car, in an automobile. So I'm debating about getting another one, like I said, and putting it next to my bed, because this is in the middle of the van. And the reason I put it there, obviously, is because the only thing that can catch fire in there would be my cooktop. And it's really close. The cooktop is in the middle of the van, also on the other side. So Autumn says, I agree with Omega. One of the reasons I continue to watch you for 2 years now is because you're so sincere and genuine. Oh, thank you, Autumn. Tagali wants to know, how can I get a wrench? Oh, you have to be on the channel for a long time and be very, very active, and have a relationship with me before you get a wrench. So it's not something I give out lightly. It's those people that participate in lives, comment all the time, have emailed me on social media, are commenting. I've built a relationship with them, so I just don't be handing out wrenches to everybody. Omega's saying, I see some in small vans and in cars, but they always so extra happy-go-lucky. It's like, this is the best thing ever. So extra fake. I can't with them. Watching you made me believe I can do this. Oh yeah, I will never be. Look, there have been some bad times. There have been about 2 or 3 times where I was just like, F it, I give up, I'm done. It's not for me. It wasn't meant to be. And I have almost considered just completely, okay, it's not for me. I had fun. I did it. I don't have regrets. I'm just going back to normal life. But then I look back on what all normal life did to me. And it's like, okay, do I really want to be back in therapy, back on medicine, dealing with job situations that caused me to have so much stress that I had knots and aches and pains? My joint condition wasn't happy either, so it's like, you have to weigh the pros and cons. And of course, everyone's going to have those moments where you're ready to give up. Everyone just is. Hey, Marcus, what do you do to occupy your time from day to day? Oh, I'm so bored. Right now, COVID has me ridiculously bored. I spend a lot of time in my groups on Facebook, and I'm actually looking for some virtual or digital pen pals. So if you are someone who wants to email me and we can chat through email, go for it. Because I am quite bored, and I have many hours to fill. Yeah, it's not pleasant right now. I'm not happy with stationary life. That's a frog. I'm gonna catch it and make it my pet. No. So yeah, I'm bored. Very bored. I spend way too much time watching Netflix, way too much time watching YouTube, way too much time in Facebook groups. I've started listening to ebooks again. I restarted my Audible account, so I've been listening to audiobooks again. I've been listening to LeVar Burton's podcast, LeVar Reads. It's like reading Rainbow for adults. I'm debating about starting that again, maybe monthly. Don't think I'm going to do it here, though. I'll do it on a different platform because it just does not work here. There's some things I love to do here and invite you guys into, but there's just not I'm not going to say you, because I don't know if it's you guys or me or what. It just does not work on this platform for some reason. We tried doing a book club. That did not work. We tried listening to podcasts and then having discussions about them. That did not work. I don't know what platform to do it on. I don't know how to make it work. I tried having a podcast of my own. That was not very popular. So I just don't know how to engage other than just being on this YouTube channel. I just, just random chats. I think maybe I'm just going to have to do more live videos, perhaps. I don't know how that's going to work, what it's going to look like. I've got all these ideas in my head for this channel, but not sure how to make them work. So yeah, don't know. So yeah, my time, I have too many hours to fill. So I'm in my head a lot. Yeah. I don't know if that answered your that answers your questions or not. Valerie says, would you and Miss V ever consider doing a live together? Miss V will always be the voice in the background. She will never, ever, ever, ever be seen on video. I think that would help the channel. I keep trying to convince her because the banter we have is entertaining as F. And y'all would love it, but she ain't having it. I keep telling her I'm just going to record her voice when we're talking and just play it for y'all. Because I think y'all would love it. She's not going to be happy about it, though. So, no, we would never do a live together. I love you. Stibbs wants to know, do I have screens for your front windows doors? Yeah, so that's something I can show you guys because it's outside here. Actually, Judy, who's in the chat, I think Judy's still in the chat. She made these. I think she made them for her own vehicle, and it didn't work for her vehicle. So there you go. Turn you around. So these are my screens. Ignore the mess in the front seat here. So this big box right here is a solar panel that I need to put on top. Another 100-watt panel that I just haven't got to. I've been riding that around for over a month. Anyway, these are screens. So what she did is she sewed them. It's almost like a pillowcase. Oh, there's my spider. I have a spider in my screen all the time. So I always have a spider pet. Goodbye. So she sewed them like a pillowcase. So basically when it just fits over the whole door. And I have one on each side so the windows are down during the day. So yeah. So thank you, Judy, for that. I'm still using those. Thank you ever so much for that. And I believe you made them for your vehicle, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat or down in the comments. I believe you made them for your vehicle and they wouldn't work for yours, so you gave them to me. I'm not sure. I don't remember if you actually made them for me. Miss V obviously does not have a YouTube channel. She refuses to be on YouTube, so no. Thank you, Maria, for being on the chat. I'm about to end this chat. I'm just going to go through. Hi, Uncle Homer. I hope you're feeling better. I hope your situation, with the teeth is feeling better. Hi, Arnold. Yes, my email address is in this. I know. I told Miss V this morning I have a sty. I don't know. You probably can't see it, but I have a sty and I keep messing with it. Okay, I'm sorry. Email address is in the description box. This is a different eye. It's in the description box. Crystal@crystalvanner.com. I do have a website, crystalvanner.com. Nobody visits it. It's okay. It's there. But there's info on there if you want to find my email. If you want to find my, I think I have a link to the PBS documentary I was in. I need to check on another documentary that I submitted some footage to. I need to check on that and see how that's going. But there's another documentary I'm hoping to be in. I don't know if it's still going to be a go or not. We'll see. But yeah, check out my website, crystalvanner.com. It's there. There are resources there. It's not a whole lot on there because it's just not a whole lot. But yeah, go for it. I have a Teespring store where I sell t-shirts. What else? I have an Amazon affiliate store where you can find things that I've used in my van, things I've used in the years in all my different vehicles there. If you're interested in knowing that information, I have a wish list. If you choose to gift me something, that's there. The PayPal's there. I've deleted Cash App. Cash App's been hacked way too many times for my liking, so there's no Cash App. If you want to drop a little money in the gas tank or some food in the belly, the PayPal is there. Yeah, All the information is down in the description box. Hey, Pete. VEDA will definitely help with my boredom. There will probably be many lives during VEDA. Yes, Kathy, you were right. There'll probably be some random Zoom chats. So if you're one of these people who's working from home, look for those. So VEDA will help with boredom a little bit. Hi, Mama's Boys. Listening like a podcast. Yeah, I think a lot of people listen to my playlist from the beginning to now like a podcast. I appreciate that. I see you guys commenting on the old videos. I appreciate that. Some people that are new to the channel are getting older videos in their suggestions. So that's interesting when they comment as if it's happening right now, but that's cool. I appreciate anybody watching anything at any time. I mean, because you don't have to. There are a million things you could be watching on YouTube, probably a billion. So I appreciate any watches you guys give me. I appreciate that. Do I speak some Spanish? Un poquito. Un poquito. I used to be able to understand it a little better, but right now, just basically a greeting. I also took some little known fact about me. I took a couple of semesters of ASL, American Sign Language. Of course, I don't use it anymore because I've lost it when you don't use it. I have considered finding an online class to take because it's really, really something that I've loved since the 5th grade when my 5th grade teacher taught us some signs because she had a deaf daughter, and I've loved it ever since. So as an adult, I did take a couple semesters of ASL, and yeah, when you don't use that stuff, you really lose it quick. I never really spoke Spanish. I could understand more than I could speak. So I did in high school take a little bit of Spanish, but yeah, gone. Hey, Karen. Virginia girl. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat meals anymore. I just eat when I'm hungry. I normally tend to do a lot of liquids in the morning, smoothies, tea, and water. I usually don't have my first break of the fast, which is what breakfast comes from, until afternoon. So like between noon and 2 o'clock is when I have my first like solid foods. So I don't tend to eat like that, and I try not to eat after 7 p.m. If I get hungry after 7 p.m., then I'll eat fruit, a handful of grapes, a handful of cherries, an apple, a banana, and then lots and lots and lots of water, which is why I get up so many times in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. But I hydrate more so than anything. I've always been a light eater for the most part. Salads are my go-to. I love salads. I love salads that have a lot of different veggies in them. The darker greens. I don't like iceberg lettuce. So yeah, I have not eaten yet. A hot washcloth with as hot of water as I can stand. Yeah, from my sty. I know I did that yesterday, and I did coconut oil. It's right at the base of my eyelashes. I have just a little swelling. So yeah, I also think it's because I haven't been taking my allergy pills, so that probably didn't help. I've been almost a week without taking it. I don't know why I did that. I'm just stupid. So LaDonna wants to know what other Black campers are on YouTube. Yeah, do a search. There are tons. There are a lot more now than there used to be. Since the protests and everything, I've been getting way more recommendations, and there are a lot of new channels out there. Schoolies, vans, minivans, cars, SUVs, trucks. I keep seeing them in my suggestion list. If you just type in Black van life, you should be able to get plenty of people. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you, Omega, for using my Amazon link whenever you buy there. If you are already shopping on Amazon, that's much appreciated. It doesn't do anything for you to use that link. The only thing is it might be a little bit inconvenient because you got to use the browser. Can't do it in the app. But if you're already shopping there, then hey. Do Judy sell the screens? No, Judy is not a YouTuber. Everyone I know is not a YouTuber. Mostly everyone I talk about is not a YouTuber. They're just real legit people living their lives. She's not even a full-time nomad. So yeah, no, she does not have a YouTube channel, nor does she sell. There is a ton of information in my older videos. Actually, I think there's more information in the older videos than there are in the new videos. If you go back, there's a playlist in the description box that takes you from the very last day of being in Sticks and Bricks all the way through now. You will definitely find all my trials, errors, tribulations, all that in there. I've got some years under my belt now, so hopefully we won't have, life's gonna bring what it brings. But yeah, I've got a little more wisdom in the lifestyle. Uncle Homer, I'm so glad your tooth is doing really good. You're back on your feet. I can't wait to see you guys either. I miss you guys so much. We will be with you more often because we're not coming back out to the East Coast. Not like that. Not like we have been. I'm not doing this cross country drive. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I have no idea where anyone could find a van right now. Now is really difficult. It's a seller's market for vans and RVs because everyone's buying them. Because with COVID, a lot of people will be losing their sticks and bricks, whether that means foreclosure or rentals being evicted on. It's very difficult to find. I just had a friend hit me up earlier today looking for something at the $1,000 mark. You're not gonna find much at that price range. It's gonna be 3 grand or more. It is a seller's market. All I can say is scour Facebook Marketplace, scour Craigslist, and I always reference cheaprvliving.com, Bob Wells's website, because there is a forum there, and I believe people do tend to put ads on it. I haven't been on that website in years, so don't come for me if it's not true. But that would be the only 3 places I would go looking if I were looking, and just know you're going to spend some money. You're going to spend some money. Thank you, Mama's Boys, for going back to the first video. Oh, you're on number 67. Awesome. I've definitely come a long way. Definitely. It's been nice hanging out with you guys on the chat. If I am missing your question or didn't get to answer it, definitely email it to me. I will do it in a Tuesday Q&A. If you put it in the regular comments, I will also screenshot that and block out your name and put it in a Tuesday Q&A. Thank you for joining me this Saturday on the live. We do a Saturday live every single Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope whatever you're doing, you're being good to yourself and you are enjoying. Bye.